Hey guys, and welcome to New by Design. Today I'm just going to be doing a quick guide on how to farm spine metal. Just the best area that I found is farm spine metal. In this particular location, you're going to probably get somewhere around 12 to 20 every 6 minutes, give or take. So I'm just going to start the mission off by going to the patrol mission on the Cosmodrome here. So we're just going to slowly walk through here. I'm speeding it up a little bit just so that you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here and the path that I'm taking so that you guys know exactly how to get to this mission or to this farming area without having any difficulty at all. So we're just going to run through all the aggro here without worrying too much about it because we're just trying to get to our farming area here, and I don't want to have this guide super long by trying to kill all the mobs on the way to it. So in this guide, in conjunction with getting 12 to 20 of these spine metals every, like I say, somewhere around 6 minutes, give or take. And 6 minutes is actually 2 loops of this path that you're going to take. In conjunction with that, you're also going to get some glimmer. And if you kill mobs while you're there, you're going to get a chance at getting whatever, like green and blue drops, and I guess you could possibly get a legendary drop as well. So here we are at the start of the mission. You can see we're about a minute into this video, and we're going to be doing our first loop. Like I said, this 6 minute or 6 minute and 20 second or whatever it is total is 2 loops of this. And we end up in this video getting 12, which is really low, and you'll see why in a minute here. We just kind of have bad luck. I think what ended up happening is somebody picked up a couple chests on the way through just before we got here, and as a result, we kind of got buggered up here. So this is the first room that we check, and as we're walking through this path here, what you're going to do is you're going to check for spine metal leaves. So sometimes there's spine metal leaves that grow kind of all over. There's some that grow off this path, but I generally stick to this specific path just because you have the best chance of getting more chests, and it takes less time. So, like I say, there is a couple other spawns that we're going to miss of the spine metal leaves that are in the area. They're kind of in the middle, and they're a bit out of the way. So we're just going to keep with this path. You can see we're kind of checking all the corners and stuff, and the reason I'm going to these specific places is, like I say, because sometimes there's a chest that spawns or there's spine metal that spawns. So we're going to keep going through here. This is another room that we're just going to give a quick check, and I can tell pretty quickly looking at the area at the corner there just by the top of the desk if there is a chest in the corner. If you guys aren't so good at it, walk all the way over and check that little corner, because sometimes there's a chest hidden there and you can't see very much of it. You can just see the top corner of it. Usually I go by the reflection of green off the back wall. So that's what I'm looking for, and you'll see sometimes I skip. I don't go all the way through just because I'm saving a little bit of time. So you can see we're actually right now almost halfway through our run, and for whatever reason we don't find anything until right now. So now we've got our first chest. We're going to pop it open, and you can see we get 38 glimmer, a shotgun, a faceplate, and 2 spine metal. So we're at 2 spine metal already. You can see we lucked into, and now there just happens to be another chest right here. So we're going to pop that open right quick, and it looks like we get another 2 spine metal here. So 2 spine metal, 44 glimmer, and now we're going to keep on going through. We're going to check this corner here because sometimes there is a spine metal leaf that also spawns there. And we're going to keep on going through and check this room here and see if there is a chest or anything like that. And then we're going to keep going on through and go back out. Like I say, you don't have to kill any of these mobs. I just sometimes do kill the mobs, unnecessary. And I would actually recommend that if you're just farming specifically for the spine metal, don't bother with them. Just run on through. You can see we've got another chest. This is our 3rd chest on this first run. And there's 1 spine metal leaf and 47 glimmer into it. So you can see we're going to keep on going. Right in that corner, there's also a chance for a spine metal leaf to spawn there, so make sure to check that. And then we're going to keep on going around through here, and you can see that there's usually a spine metal leaf, and there it is right there. You can see it is right there waiting for us to pick that spine metal leaf. So now we've got another spine metal leaf. And we're just gonna take a couple swings of this guy, and you know what? I'm just gonna give up. We're just gonna go on right through, just because, like I say, I'm trying to make this guide fast and show you guys where the goods are that you guys need. And here we go, another spine metal leaf. We're just gonna pick this up as well. And this is pretty much the end of the first run here. You can see sometimes there's a chest right in that trailer, just in the back corner there, and there's not right now. So we'll just go on through that, and you can see right to our right here is another spine metal leaf. We'll still count that as our first run, even though we're technically done our first run now as we get back to here. And that's going to be one run. You can see it took us somewhere around 4 minutes and 20 seconds to do that run, and we got quite a bit of spine metal there. And you can see we just got another chest with 47 glimmer in it. And now what we're doing is we're just doing the same loop again. So if you guys didn't want to watch the rest of this, you can just skip on by, and thanks for watching. But like I say, just to kind of prove an average here, we're going to do another run. For whatever reason, this run actually is worse than the first one. And the first one, like I said, was a little bit of bad luck. We just the way things spawned, I guess. You can see we just found another chest, popped it open, spine metal, and a little bit of glimmer, and now we got another spine metal here. So we have a little bit of luck at the start of the mission with that 2 spine metal leaves that we ended up farming in a chest. But then things slow down quite a bit here in this run. And that's just the way it is. You don't have to wait any amount of time between these chests. By the time you get back to the start of this run, everything is already spawned. And you can see that clearly because there's already a chest in that location, and there's already spine metal leaves that are spawning behind us. So you don't have to wait. We're not missing anything because we're going too fast through it or anything like that. It's just that's the way it is. And like I said, with this run, guys, this is the fastest location that I have found to actually farm spine metal. If you guys have a faster one, let me know about it because I sure would like to hear about it. This is going to become important pretty soon as everybody starts deciding that they want to upgrade their legendary and exotic weapons and armor, because you're going to need an awful lot of spine metal to do that. So something like this is something that you want to get done early. You want to have a huge storage space of, or sorry, not storage space. You want to have a huge amount of these stored up, and the reason for that is because this is going to be super competitive soon, and everybody's going to be farming these things. Just because, like I say, you need, for some of these upgrades, you need 25 spine metal for one upgrade. That's quite a bit when you consider each legendary weapon has somewhere in the vicinity of 6 or 7 of those upgrades that you're going to need spine metal for. Some of the upgrades you don't actually need spine metal for. Again, make sure just around the corner here, you can see we picked up another spine metal leaf. But yeah, you're going to have a ton of people farming this stuff soon. So what my advice is, farm them until you get quite a bit, maybe 200 of them. Then at least you're not farming for weeks just to get all this stuff and competing with everybody else for chests and all that kind of stuff. That said, when somebody does spawn a chest, it does stay open for a little bit of time. So it's not too much of a concern if you are farming along with somebody. If you farm in a group, everybody gets to get it as well. So you just have to, like, if you pop the chest open, everybody gets a chance to get the spine metal itself plus everything that's in the chest. So make sure you're aware of that, and there's nothing wrong with farming in a group. Or if you're farming directly behind somebody, stay really close, and then you'll also have a chance of getting everything that is in the chest and or in the spine metal leaves. So just keep that in mind, guys. And again, yeah, that's all the stuff. You can see in probably 6 minutes we got 12 spine metal. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it useful at all, please click the like button. It helps me an awful lot when you do. Also, if you guys have a moment, if you can click that bright yellow subscribe button in the center here, that'll notify you every time I publish another video. Thanks for watching.